Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So it's 2 days until we travel to Orlando in Florida because we're going to Walt Disney World, and I am feeling quite frazzled, but I have got the kids' travel bags prepared because we're going long haul. It's the first time that we've ever been long haul as a family. It's my first time going long haul in general, and I've got a bag prepared for Daisy, which I'm going to do in this video, and then I'm going to do a separate video for Bill. So if you want to see what we're packing to entertain an almost 1-year-old, and I would say that this would be fairly suitable for any baby that is like weaning or, you know, of an age where they can interact and play a bit more. Like, hopefully this will help you anyway, and hopefully it helps us because I'm so nervous. But yeah, I will get into it. So this is the bag that we are taking. I do actually have a Tiba and Mar rucksack changing bag, but I find with this one, because of the way it's laid out, it's much easier to grab in and grab something because you can kind of see everything because it's got such a wide zip. So that's the one we're taking. This is a changing bag from Mamas and Papas, and this is everything that we are taking. So I've laid it all out on the bag, and I'm just going to get right into it now. We're travelling for about, I think it's about 8 or 9 hours with a baby, and there are some things in here that I wouldn't necessarily normally give Daisy, but they are big treats, and it's basically anything to keep her happy. So that's what we've gone with. So please don't judge, because I'm pretty sure that you would all do the same. So I will start with the food. Now what we've got here are some snacks from Aldi, and these are organic Mamia, like it's a range there that they've got for babies, and there's carrot snacks here. Then we've got some apple mini rice cakes, and she loves both of those, so they should keep her happy, and they are what we're going to reach for like straight away if she wants a snack. With that as well, we've also got 2 little packs of raisins. Again, these are from Aldi, so you can pick up snacks really inexpensively rather than paying a fortune at the airport. And then another thing that is quite decent in terms of a snack as well are these Farley's biscotti, and they are strawberry and peach, and she absolutely adores these, so I would definitely recommend them. And these are all relatively mess free. These are quite orange, so there's going to be a little bit of a what's it situation going on when she eats these, but I can cope with that. Then these things here are the treats, and obviously I've got a lot, and in no way, shape or form do I think that she's going to eat all of this, but it will serve as well back in our room at the hotel and things like that. And these are little individually packed brioche rolls, and they do have chocolate chips in, but at almost 1, she's 1 in a couple of weeks. I'm not going to panic over that. She's eaten worse things off the floor, I'm sure. And they are individually wrapped, and brioche lasts a really long time. That's a great thing about it. So I've also packed some of these for Bill, and I think that she'll probably go through 2 of them max, but these are the big guns. Like, if worse comes to worse, this is what I'm ripping out for her. And then I've also got some Jacob's mini cheddars, because these aren't so bad and she really enjoys them. But again, she doesn't have those as often as perhaps she has things like this. Then also I've got 2 bottles of ready-made Aptamil. I think I'm going to grab a couple more actually as well, and then I'm also going to take one of her bottles, which will be sterilised, and we can take that with us. The beauty of having a baby her age though is that by 1 year old, sterilising is less of a thing and it's less scary. But if I do need them, I do have some of these antibacterial wipes from Milton, which I'm going to be taking with me just to give things a wipe down if I need to. And then with nappies, what I've done is I've taken about 8 here, which is about 1 for every hour. We don't change her nappy that frequently anymore. Of course we don't, because she's a big girl, but I've got them just in case. I've got a pack of wipes as well. And then over here, oh, also on the baby changing front, I've got some Metanium in case of a sore bottom. And then over here I have a bib, a long sleeved vest, a sleep suit, and then a short sleeve vest. And the idea is that these are going to be like change clothes if she needs them. Then the short sleeve vest is if when we get there she's quite hot and we need to sort of strip her down. She'll also be wearing a sleep suit and a long sleeve vest anyway, and then a jacket as well when we're traveling. And then over here I have a bowl with a lid, and that's got a spoon inside, and that's going to be handy when we're on the flight anyway for things like raisins and things like that, but also when we're there. So I'm kind of taking it in our travel luggage, but we'll use it when we're there as well. And then I've got here a new bottle, which is a newbie no spill flexi straw one. She's not tried this yet, so I'm going to give her a go with it tonight, I think, and we'll pack another one of her sippy cups as well as her normal bottle that she drinks her milk out of. And then toy wise, this I'm quite impressed with. This is Bloomberg Bear. She loves Bloomberg Bear. He is her favourite, even though he's absolutely hideous, and we couldn't go and not take him. And then this is her musical phone, which lights up and plays jingles and talks to her, and she loved this when she was in hospital. Kept her sort of entertained for a long time, so we're going to take that as well. I've got a teether because it's just good, isn't it? It's a handy one. And then I've also got a Rattle. And then in here, let me open this up and then I will show you. So before Daisy went into hospital, we used to go to baby sensory together, and I had this idea of trying to sort of mimic some of the things that we played with while we were at baby sensory, because she loved it. And I had a look on eBay, and there were baby sensory kits that you could buy. I think there are some on Amazon as well, and this comes with like the benefits of sensory play, like the things included, so it tells you what it does for your baby and how it keeps them entertained. And then inside, these are all new and she's not played with them before. We've got this ball which lights up when you move it. We've got a taggy with ribbons on here, with all rainbow ribbons, which she'll love. A little concave convex mirror, hello. So she'll love that for a reflection. She's got a gummy sort of squishy chewy teether hand here. This is a taggy blanket with different textures on, so you can see that there, and they've all got different coloured ribbons which she'll like playing with and fiddling with. Then there is a sort of foil blanket which makes loads of noise. This is the only thing I'm not sure about whether or not we'll be allowed to take, but Mark doesn't think it will be a problem. And then there is some gauze scarves here as well, so 2 different colours, and it all came in this lovely bag. So I just feel like it's something that she's never played with before, and I think she's absolutely going to love it. And then the final thing I've got is this little guy, and I actually bought this secondhand from eBay, and it's a little singing bear, and Bill used to have this as well, but his is broken. So I got Daisy a new one because it lights up and plays songs, and she's never played with it before. And I think that that is a really good tip. Go to a charity shop, buy some toys that are new to your children but not necessarily new, and then you will save yourself loads of money. And that is everything. I think the only other things I might pack might be maybe an extra vest and maybe a few more toys if I can fit them in, but we are going to Disney World and hopefully that should be enough entertainment in itself. I also forgot to mention these because I'd left them on the side, but these are 2 pouches from the Mammy range at Aldi. One is an apple and blueberry breakfast with yogurt and rice, and the other one is apples and strawberries. Daisy doesn't really eat puree anymore, but it's a nice way of getting some veggies into her and fruit into her without it all getting squished and squashed. And I might pack a banana as well because she absolutely loves them. Another thing we're going to take are some Calpol infant suspension sachets, just because you never know what's going to happen with 2 kids. These are in a sandwich bag for obvious reasons. And then the final thing, and I've done this for both children, is this, and it's a special Easter bunny themed Minnie Mouse, because obviously we're going over the Easter holidays, and it is customized with Daisy's name. And I'm going to give this to Bill and Daisy on the morning that we fly as a little thing to sort of get them excited. So these will be stuffed into bags, I'm sure, and they'll be coming with us as an extra treat. But yeah, I hope that that helps. Make sure if you've got any additional tips for traveling with a baby that you leave them down below, because even if I won't benefit from them, someone else who's watching this video might, and you might save some other parents a hell of a lot of stress. But yeah, I hope that was really helpful, and make sure you check out my next video, which is what we are taking for Bill's travel bag and keeping him entertained on the plane. So if you've got like 4 or 5-year-old kid or even a toddler, then that one might help you as well. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you like this video and give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye.